Okay guys, we're back on the driving range. We've been on the course for a couple of holes with Michael, working on performing under pressure. There's a grid, there's trees, and trying to see what comes out. So a couple of things happened. Accuracy was not a big thing today. It was lacking. So we're going to discuss a couple of things Michael must work on for the next 2 weeks, and then we're going to test it again. And this is a growing process. As he improves, you'll see better results. But he has to learn to put himself under the gun, and that's what today showed. So there's a lot of work to be done. Okay, Michael, so the first thing we're going to look at, we just got to get you into a correct posture the whole time.
Yes.
Now I can see you measuring, trying to figure out how far to go from the ball.
Okay.
I want you to have a simple concept. I want you to feel like the club is slightly extended, pressure under your armpits here. Okay. Then you drop it slightly, then you step in. Now there you'll have full extension, everything perfect. At this point here, where you're stepping in, I want you to bend from the middle slightly, okay? Get the flex in your knees, feel powerful at that stage, and then now you're ready to actually start the swing. Okay, so we're going to do 1 or 2 swings where you do this first. As a long driver and wanting to compete, you can never become static. Okay, I want the body to move because you have to get ready to really rip it. Okay, so let's work on the setup. Get a tee. So there we go. Now step in, pressure here, and then you bend arm straight up here. Okay, now bend slightly from here. Now step until the ball taps behind the ball. Bend your knees, square, yeah, that's it. Put the ball in the right position. Now feel the tension going out of your body. Knees are soft, hips, shoulders, everything. You more dynamic than static. Just get that club head to move as fast as you possibly can. Okay. Now, you are traditionally the second point I want to work on today is that your tee height, okay, for a long drive competitor is too low. Okay, so we have to get you to swing more up on the ball. Most of your bad shots is because you're hitting too down on the ball. So go through the same process again. And feel like you're teeing it up a bit higher than what you used to. We'll gradually get it up higher. Okay. Now, armpits. At this point here, I want you to feel a slight spine tilt, balance on that foot, then put this foot down, step away. Okay, now feel that. So now you're going to feel like the club comes up and meets the ball. Okay. Here we go, we got height, we have height. Okay. So now we're getting to a point where you're setting up properly. Okay, so we've got the tee height adjusted, we've got the body in a better position. Now I want to focus on the release. Okay, now it's all good and well to swing as fast as you can, but if you have no control over the club face, that's a problem. So we're going to build up your speed up to a point where you lose control of the club face, then go back a step and then go up again. Okay, so take your next setup. Okay. Everything was good. Your club face control there it's like 100% better than out on the golf course. There was one mistake though. What did you see? What did you feel? Yes, you didn't get through the ball. You backed off. Okay. Yeah. Now traditionally people will back off for 2 reasons. Okay. So from here they hit and their head moves back, so they want to hit with the right hand, so there's no transfer. And secondly, when people get to the top, they push their hips. And the spine lean gets worse, it gets more. So what we actually want, being static, there's a movement where the whole angle moves left. See there. And once you're there, then you can use the ground forces. Okay, we're not going to cover ground forces today because we have to get the basics of the club face control better first. Okay. So I want you to feel that you have a slight move. So step number 3, the third thing you have to work on for the next 2 weeks is to have that whole center of yours moving slightly to the target. There we go. Excellent. Okay, much better club face control, slight fade, high fade, but still falling back. Let's do one more. Stop. I want full release here. Tall. Okay.
Boss, chest
up. Yeah. Get up. Stand proud. There we go. Now there you had good weight transfer, you had great club face control, And those are all the areas that I want you to work on. Okay, so give me some feedback. What does it feel like?
Better.
Okay.
Actually, struggling not to come behind it.
Yep.
And like the small tip-on gave your chest out. Helps a lot.
So I want you to focus on those three, but gradually build up the speed. If you have a weighted club, this is a great place, a great drill to work with a weighted club, because of if you push the hips in the wrong direction, the weighted club pulls you back.
Okay.
So feel like there's a bump to the target and a rotation. You got strong shoulders, use them.
Okay.
If you're going to use your shoulders to fall backwards, there's no weight transfer here. Yeah. So you can't go and throw your weight this way. So you got to get there and feel how the body then turns through the shot. That's much better. So it's a bit of an overdraw, but it's not the high slice anymore. So he's definitely getting the club head through better. Now, to summarize, the first step was your setup. Get consistently to the ball. Step 2 was tee height. Okay, you're playing it too low, which it'll increase the spin of the ball, which we don't want. The third part was your sequencing. Okay, so we want the body to move there as opposed to there. Okay, now the final thing I want you to really understand moving forward, for us to get you to swing it faster but more efficiently, you have to slow down your training. So it's better to stand with a weighted club at home and do it at a speed like this, and feel, and then build it up. Our minds will latch onto the changes quicker in slow motion, or you're able to see yourself in a mirror or something. Okay, and if you can do both, even better.
Okay.
So then you'll start with the weighted up, you'll feel the move, and then you'll start with your club, maybe at 90 miles an hour, then 100, then 110, then 120, then 130, and so forth and so forth. Okay, but the aim is to not fall backwards. You have the tendency to push, then this falls back. Now you're in trouble because your hands can't get to the ball, and there's no efficient energy transfer.
Yeah.
Okay. So those were the 4 most important things I want you to work on in the swing. There's a lot to take in 14 days. Write everything down. Don't forget, phone me if there's hassles. Let's push. You've got goals to attain, so we've got lots of hard work left. Okay, well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to ask?
Yeah. Just want to be the best.
There we go.
No, I can.
You have a lot of work to do,
best.
but you gotta keep believing that you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything good?
Definitely.
Have fun.
That's the best, coach.
Let's enjoy.
Yeah.
Let's look at what we can do for you. Okay, guys. So that was an interesting session today. We didn't get close to the results we were looking for. We had one drive that was just over 370. That was the highlight of the day. But we're looking for a lot more consistency, and the way the body moves does not give Michael the opportunity to get consistent. As the exercise went on, he got tired. The more tired he got, the more the old habits slipped in, and he couldn't get his weight through even if he tried. So we're going to focus on body movements for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll be back here and let's hope and see what comes out. Stay focused, stay on the short stuff, and remember, we're here to redefine your game. So give us an opportunity, reach out to us, tell us what you want to see, and let's see what we can do for you. Have fun.